Hello everyone and welcome to my second race in any F1. Today we are at Singapore. Unfortunately, I forgot to record the sprint race as there was no qualifying. The sprint result was actually your starting position for the real race. I started the sprint from P12 because I'm P12 in the standings and I finished in P10. It's lights out and away we go. Decent start from our side as we get away pretty well. Djokovic and my teammate Luna actually collide, and we also get past Wilco and Raw as I keep my car to the very left side of the track. Perfect start going from P10 to P7, just behind Luna in P6. On lap 2 we have our first VSC. iWatts already goes into the pits on lap 4 and I think it's because he got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. This gets Luna and I in P5 and P6. At the end of lap 6, Luna already makes her first pit stop. Starting lap 7, Wilco gets past me as I'm already struggling on these mediums. Maybe I need to pit soon, just like my teammate did. Lucas Hill is also getting involved here. He had some troubles at the start, I think, so he's already a back marker, which makes him ghosted. He's on softs and seems to have better traction as he unlaps himself. Starting lap 8, Matty flies past me, so I lost 2 places in a couple of laps and I'm back in P7. After this moment, I decided to change my strategy from a 1-stop to a 2-stop. As I was struggling with the tires. So at the end of lap 9 we make our first pit stop of this race, moving from mediums to the hard compound tire. Matty and Noah are also in the pits, so it seemed like the correct decision to pit together with them. It's a good stop, but we need to wait a bit as Matty gets past me in the pit lane, just like he did on track 2 laps ago. We get back on track in P14, but of course the others need to pit as well. Starting lap 11, we overtake iWatts, Wigan and Raw as they enter the pits for fresh rubber. On lap 12, we have the second virtual safety car of the day because Emrena gets kicked out with connection issues and the game also retires his car. He got kicked multiple times by the game and it's not the first time that this happened, so he unfortunately decided to leave the grid for now. Hopefully we could see him back when we have the next gen cars. I also had connection issues at my first Grand Prix here, which I didn't publish of course. So let's hope that it can remain steady for me like at the last 2 races in Australia and here in Singapore. Starting lap 13, we had Homan in the pits, so because of Emrena retiring and Homan pitting, we go from P11 to P9 for the moment. Further on this lap, I saw Kit was struggling in front, so I was very cautious. This also made me brake pretty early, otherwise I would have crashed into Kit, but Raw probably didn't expect this, so he crashes into my rear and he also touches my front wing, which caused me some damage. Like I said, Kit was struggling a lot and he also goes into the wall here. We gain a place because of his crash, but we lose a place to Raw as he's pushing very hard. In the end, we are holding on in P9. Holman was also way faster than me, so a couple of laps later he overtakes me and sets me back to where we started in P10. 2 laps later, at the beginning of lap 18, we get a third virtual safety car, and by the end of that lap we go green again. Maybe a bit unfortunate for us and our strategy that there were no full safety cars and only virtual safety cars, because after my incident with Kit and Raw, my race was a bit boring and it was just my task to bring the car home for at least 1 point. On lap 19, Luna makes her final planned pit stop, so this was my sign to pit as well in any of the following laps. I wanted some fresher tires for the rest of the race, so I didn't pit at lap 12 and postponed it to lap 21. Then at the beginning of lap 24 we have Noah in the pits, which promotes me to P9. Starting lap 30, I see Homan going into the pits as he wants an extra point for the fastest lap. He goes for fresh soft tires and he probably thought that he'll finish in P8 for sure, so he might as well go for 5 championship points here instead of 4. Holman did a mega job while I was struggling very hard. He closes the 4-second gap easily and he also overtakes me at one of the final corners. GG to Holman, and we finish in P9. Not a good track for me, but we still scored 2 points. Sadly, we couldn't hold P8 here, but our team still scores some points, as Luna takes P7, so that's 6 points from her, which makes it 8 in total for our team. Our strategy didn't work out, as the pack in front did a 1-stop and both Luna and I did a 2-stop, because we didn't want to risk a puncture and we were also hoping for a full safety car. Anyways, we still got some points. Thanks for watching everyone, and I hope to see you at the next race. Bye bye.